Okay, hey, it's time for day 2 of racing here at the 30th annual TransCan at Walton Raceway. Day 2's walk and talk. Tonight's is brought to you by Fox Racing Canada. I got a ton of stuff to talk about, so we got to get moving. We got a full day of racing. They're actually about to get the bingo going over there, so we got all kinds of stuff to talk about. We got stuff to go over there and talk about. I'm going to try to end it over there. I'm going to have a bit of a surprise over there, so well, let's get to it here. Like I say, we got a lot. Thursday morning, first moto was the Schoolboy 2. A couple of heavy hitters in this one here. We had number 147, Hayden Jamieson, pulled the whole shot in that one, followed by number 52, Luke Trico, who, like I said, Luke was pretty impressive coming back after 5 years racing the TransCan. He was riding with some confidence. I got looking at my notes here. Lap 2 was still Jamieson, and then we had Trico, and then Brendan Schofield, number 409, got in there, as did number 58, the Mission Missile, Blake Davies. So that was a good one there at the halfway mark. Jamieson was still holding on, but it was so close behind because it was Blake Davies in second, and third was Schofield. Right after the finish line, it wasn't the finish, it was like one lap to go, I believe. Blake Davies messed up, they were coming into traffic, he kind of went wide, so Schofield was able to duck inside, take advantage of a bit of a mistake, and grab second place, and then he went and made a pass on Hayden Jamieson too. So to finish, it was Schofield, Jamieson, and then Blake Davies. A couple guys closing in at the back was Colby Older and Creighton Dillon. So that was a pretty good race out there to watch for sure to start the day. Now we move over to girls 9 to 6. Man, this was a pretty impressive ride. Again, if you're paying attention during the day, I've been doing some interviews with the kids after they do their interviews with either Ryan Gauld, Brett Lee, or they yanked Kevin Tyler in to do some interviews today too. So you might have seen Brandy McClarty. Man, she got out front and yarded these people. It was great. She had behind her, she had some heavy hitters in the younger classes like Hannah Cole, number 18, and there was a great battle behind her with Ferguson, Kurtz, and Morgan. Like they were just wheel to wheel for quite a while, but then all of a sudden Bella Morgan was pushing her bike, so she had problems. I think she fried a clutch, she said. So she pushed the bike across the finish line though, so that was cool to see. At the flag it was Brandy McClarty, number 18 Hannah Cole, and number 94 Kurtz finished there, so that was pretty good. Also 75, I mentioned little Ferguson that was in there. She had a mechanical right after the natural double, so she had a DNF in that, unfortunately. So that was the second moto of the day. Next was plus 25. When you had Tyler Medali in there, you kind of knew how this was going to go. Tyler Medali took the win, but it was also cool to see Keelan Mest in second, Davey Fraser in third, Liam O'Farrell in fourth, and then a little bit of a gap to RJ Waugh, which is cool to see him back racing too. 40A, not a whole lot going on there. Actually, there was. Jim Fredrickson kept Ryan Gauld pretty honest there for quite a while. He actually stayed with him, but in the end he ended up with quite a bit of a gap. He ran into some trouble, did Fredrickson. So Ryan won that one, then it was Fredrickson behind that, and then a gap back to why am I blanking here? Mark Dion. Last night I kept saying Dion, for goodness sake. That's the guy who owns Brooks Canada. Mark Dion, let's French it up a little bit. He was third, so good on him. Again, another good speech from him. He's having a great time. Let's turn the page here, folks, as give you a little look around. Speaking of Luke Trico, there he is right there. Look at that guy. Hey man, I was just saying, impressed. You're riding with some confidence out there. You look good, buddy. You're out there in some good battles.
Yeah, for
sure.
Sorry,
I'm just ambushing you here. I know you weren't ready for this, but how did you like it? Was it a good day?
Yeah, it was a great day, honestly. First moto of the day, Schoolboy 2. Got off to actually ripped the whole shot. Yeah. Amazing start, and then those guys were ripping. Track was mint, so a couple of them got by me. Ended up 7th in that one, and then Open Junior as well. Got off the 38th gate pick, which was amazing. So didn't get the best start, and then ended up 10th in that one. Fell twice, wasn't the greatest. Ended up going 3rd, 250 Junior, so that was sweet.
Nice, man. Nice. Do you have to cook dinner for your dad? He's undefeated.
Yeah, no, yeah, I should be, but he got me for sure.
Nice, buddy. Well, hey, what are you looking at? I guess the schedule's changing. Are you checking out the results?
Yeah, I was checking out the schedule. I heard that, but just the results right now.
All right, man. Well, hey, sorry to ambush you, and thank you very much.
No worries.
Good luck tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank you.
See you. So that's kind of how these things work, right? You walk around, you bump into guys, you force them to you force them on camera. Oh, thanks, Luke. See the difference? I didn't even recognize him. Look at the guy. He's like as tall as me, for goodness sake. What do we got next here? We got to 85.7 to 11. That was Braxton Zeitner. got out to the start there. Behind him was number 40, Brock Keller from Alberta. It was check out the places these people are from. Then it was Hayden Dupuis from Alberta in third, and then we had another Alberta rider in fourth. So I mean, it was pretty wild. Wire to wire though for Braxton Zeitner. He said he loved the track as well, so that's good to hear. The guys kind of got the track under control again. As we spoke about you last night, you know, there's some concern about what happened with the track and where they were going and stuff, and it turned out classic. I kind of joked this may not be your father's Walton. Well, I think it might actually be your father's Walton now. I just took a photo of some ruts. I'll put that up as well. So that's something to look at. Next moto was 85 12 to 16, the older 85cc class. Number 613, Cole Pranger, was down in turn 1. He was dead last. Said he got run over by 4 guys. Didn't give up though, as you will of course see here in a second. But out front we had Jaden Riley from Manitoba. Then we had Brendan Lamons was up there. Tyler Kirby was up there, and Danny Robertson was up there too. So that was pretty good at first. But then by the third lap, yeah, Jaden Riley had a bit of a lead, followed by Robertson, who made it up into second. Brenner was still in third. As we got to the end though, next all of a sudden 613, Cole Pranger was into the picture. So it went, yeah, Jaden took the win, followed by Cole Pranger in second after being down and run over in the first turn. So a pretty cool ride for him in the 85 12 to 16. And Danny Robertson was third, so that was pretty good. And then I had a little chat with Brett. We were kind of joking around. I said, listen, we have to come up with we have to think of our own names. We can't call it the 10, it's supposed to 10 commandments. So at least I said, no, there's only 9, so let's call it the 9 commandments. So at least we changed that. And then there's the gravity cavity. We can't call it the gravity cavity. The gravity cavity is Unadilla. Right? So let's think of something different. We got to come up with some different things. Dave Bell, if you're listening, we got to come up with something different. And then Brett jokingly said, oh yeah, well wait till you wait till you call this over here the Cladipult. I'm like, oh, okay, too soon. He was joking. We're not going to call anything the Cladipult. But when I told him that we have to change names, he said, you know what? I'm going to file that one under I've got bigger fish to fry. Of course he does. I can't blame him. That's just kind of a little nitpicky thing. But anyway, that's just hey man, it's in the notepad. It's in the notepad. What can I tell you? Open Junior was next, and as you heard, sorry, just talking about that with Luke Trico there. But let's see, number 95, Evan Stewart, was 20th, at least 20th off the start. So game over? Not so fast. Not so fast for sure. So anyway, out front, I think it was Justin Burge, number 161, was up front with Blake Davies in second. Right, so then and then we had Ethan Lawrence, the number 94, was right behind them a little bit. So out front, Blake Davies managed to get out front with 2 to go. Blake Davies had quite a lead actually over, check this out, Evan Stewart managed to make it up to second place with 2 laps to go. Behind him, Burge, and then behind him with a little bit of a gap was Creighton Dillon. So yeah, so that's pretty cool the way that one ended. 85, oops, going the wrong way there folks, gotta turn the page. Turn the page the correct way. Up. All right, now next we had Open Intermediate. Now this one was pretty interesting. This is where we get a bit of a story here. Actually, I just talked to Tim Lee, head referee Tim Lee, and there were some repercussions. There are a few people with warnings. Sorry, I'm going to come back into the sunshine here. There were some people with some warnings. Open Intermediate, off the start, number 409, Brendan Schofield, said he was coming around the outside to make a pass in the second turn after, you know, you come down the kind of the ski jump, the tunnel ski jump. Tanner Scott was on the inside. Inside came out, became the outside. Schofield felt he got taken out for sure, went down. So he was way back, of course, obviously. But out front, it was number 71 of Josh Bryan looking good. Second was Tanner Scott. Then we had Hayden Jamieson, Dylan Rempel, Leith Ness, and Shimaki, and then Ben Leclerc. So there was some good racing going on up there. Really good battle, a bit of a gap. Tanner Scott managed to gap out a little bit, but Josh Bryan and Dylan Rempel just went at it for sure, big time. And then Dylan got by him, I think a little bit of a bang. About the word bang written down here, so there might have been a bit of a bump. So he got by him at the half. So then it was those 3 guys, and then number 409 I've got here, he worked his way up to 9th place, so congratulations on him for not giving up. He was steaming, so he ended up I saw him. I was over at the finish line, and I saw the 409 sitting behind where you enter. There's a little ramp that enters up to the, sorry, I gotta go find some sunshine here, it's getting dark. So he was waiting over there to have a little chat with Tanner Scott, which he did, and they had a little bit of words, and so that part got interesting. And that is one of the reasons that they got a warning. So those two guys got a warning, and then we'll get to the reason why another guy got involved, got a warning as well, talking about Dylan Rempel and another one of the intermediate classes. So anyway, that was interesting. But yeah, open intermediate, that first moto went to Tanner Scott. I don't think I've seen him lose yet. Kid's on a streak again. Then Rempel, and then Josh Bryan for that one there. 57-8 was next. I'm going to stay right here because it's in the sunshine. 57-8 was next. That was, at first it was Chandler Powell, number 9 out there. He had a big lead over Caden Alexander, number 377, and then little Beckett Burke, number 29. But later on, it ended up Deegan Gibney, number 19. We talked about him last night actually, and did a little interview with him on the stage. But yeah, he came out, Deegan from BC. He ended up with about a 5-second lead and a great second place finish there for Beckett Burke, holding off Creighton Alexander. So that was pretty cool. Of course, Jay Burke was up there with him. Pretty happy to see him not give up. And then Schoolboy won. And I know that's Craig Rendall. He's helping out Tanner Scott and Jim Scott. So he came up, he walked by and said, if you got a rabbit's foot, rub it for me, would you? He's got a lot of pressure on him over there to kind of help him keep Tanner winning. So he said, rub a rabbit's foot if you see one. Whole shot went out to Tanner Scott. Boom. So that went well. At the flag in that one, and behind him in the Schoolboy, there's a bit of a story here too, because there's talk, as I said, I was speaking with Tim Lee, and he said there's a chance guys were running the same bikes that they were, so that means possibly 150. So there's going to be maybe some issues there. But at the flag, it was Tanner Scott, and then a very close finish between Bobby Gravel and number 111. Look at those guys. I don't even have time to bother them. Chris Blackmer going by. Bobby Gravel and number 111 there finished wheel to wheel at the end, so that was good to see. 12 years old, man, impressive. 40B, let's talk. That's Dan Trico, man. This guy, he's undefeated out there. I think he came through, didn't get the start, came by, made some passes. I think out front might have been might have been Jeff Sutherland, number 141. Anyway, at the flag, it was number 26. Dan Trico took that. Shippett was second, Pat Shippett, and then super close at the end. I kind of, number 141, let's get the names on here. Let's get, 141 is Travis Ferguson from Manitoba. He did the natural double and made the pass, was able to gap his buddy, it turns out, number 21. Leon Desmarais, I think. So anyway, that was pretty good. And then at that point, I got some coffee from Andy Kerr. Thank you very much. 65 GP. That was Braxton Zeitner, followed by Hayden Dupuis and young Talon Medallia. So that was a good race. They ended up a little bit spread out, but anyway, it was good to see those guys out there. Two-stroke, 807 Drew. You gotta love Drew Roberts out there, 807. And needs to get a start. We had talking about Sam Gaynor, didn't get a start, had to start making passes out front. So at the halfway mark, he made his into second place behind Drew Roberts, but Drew was already kind of had a pretty good gap on him there. So was only able to get to second place and third. How about third place? Bobby Gravel. Man, or Rob Gravel, as I like to call him. Oh, Rob Gravel was out there. But no, Bobby, how about that? He's out there racing 2 pros and actually kept them honest, man, in third place. So pretty cool. And Sam Gaynor did mention that he's going to have another surgery on his wrist. So after this weekend, he won't be doing anything else. He's going to be going to get fixed up. There's Nico. So yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, good luck to him, getting some more surgery on some of his injuries. The younger 54-6 class, who do we have here? It was... oh boy, I can't even read my name, my writing. Little Baylan from Strathroy, and then number 327. It's Connor Etches from Coburg. Hart Quinlan was up there from Goderich. And then we had little Caden Mueller. He was the 1 West from Alberta. But at the flag, it was kind of 327. A little Connor Etches got by ahead of number 45. little Balin. Maybe Hayden Balin, I think. And then a big gap back to the number 130 of Hart Quinlan. So that was the 54-6. The youngest kids out there. Pro-Am, onto our second motos. Pro-Am 2. By the way, last night it is Nathan Mason, the 103. So last night I was going, Nathan Mason. He's from Georgia. I just met him actually there. He's up here with the OGs guys, so that's cool to see them. Kyle Snellgrove just introduced me. So anyway, Chris Blackmer got out front. Keelan Meston got in front of him, and then Meston felt the pressure. He said he let him get by, wanted to kind of learn some stuff off him. So yeah, sort of let him get by, and then kind of tried to stay with him. They had a nice little battle, but Chris Blackmer was able to gap him a little bit, followed by a great ride by on a 250 of Wyatt Kerr out there, the number 34, and then number 33, Jeremy Mackay. But then Mackay all of a sudden had some troubles. I don't know if he crashed. No, he was saying he had some suspension problems. I think a little bit of a hand issue. Says his hand's okay, but he ended up rolling. Then he went back to full speed again, then went back to slowing down again. So we had a little bit of an issue there, so that wasn't one for him to remember. 30C 884, that's John Westerman took that to number 884, so good, congratulations to him. Second moto in the 65-7 and 9, that was the Mason Murdy show there. So it's good for him. And then there were two Manitoba riders, Lep and Tekrib. And then the very last, I think it was on the last lap, I think Tekrib got by him there for the finish to take that youth beginner junior. That is a whole shot to Evan Stewart, followed by Ben Leclerc, and then it was Aaron Henry in that one there. The last lap, Ben Leclerc tipped over right just before the step down. He's in that corner before the step down. He tipped over, but he still managed. They had enough of a gap that at the flag it ended up being Evan Stewart, Ben Leclerc, and then Aaron Henry. As it was funny, Ryan just kept calling him Brock Henry. Aaron didn't even correct him. He just said, whatever. I asked him, why didn't you correct him? He's like, I didn't really care. so that was kind of funny. Anyway, that was youth, beginner, junior. Let's see here. Let's turn the page here again. There's Dave Bell. He doesn't want to talk anymore. He's done enough talking. Plus 50 in the second moto here. Whoa, getting run over by Josh Bryan. Josh, you get that close to me, I'm gonna pull you in. You know I'm gonna.
Maybe next time.
I was just talking about you.
Yeah?
We're on.
Yeah.
We're not live, but we're on.
Okay.
Good day, dude. You had some good rides?
Yeah.
Number 71 was throwing me off so much. I went, oh yeah, just flip it over.
Yeah, I couldn't get 17 for Loretta's, but we got 71.
So you just kept your Loretta's number?
Yeah, just kept it. Didn't have any other
You were in some good battles. Talk about some of your races. How'd it go?
It was really good. The last moto was probably one of my best motos for sure. Got off to not the greatest start, but just started making my way through the pack and trying to get up to the front.
Nice, man. What do you got left? I guess we got a couple of left.
3 more left.
Three more left. Hey, were you just bingoing? Are you coming from bingo or are you going to bingo?
No, I'm gonna see if my dad's ready to pack up. If he's not, I'm headed to bingo.
Oh, you are gonna head to bingo. All right.
Yeah,
I was trying to end this over at the bingo, so I'm kind of working my way there. But congrats, man. You look good out there. You're in some good battles.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Cheers. Everybody. Oh, what you got there? Oh, Mike's. All right. So where was I? Thanks, guys.
Night.
50 plus second moto. Yeah, 50 plus. Guess what? Dan Trico again. Dan Trico took the win in that one. So good for him. And let's see, number 95, it was Bill Wallen was second in that one. Actually kind of kept them a bit honest in there. And then there was a great battle behind, and it was funny. Who was it here? We had Pat Shippett, and right behind him was Mike Bottos. And there wasn't even a look over. They literally finished like almost touching bars, and they went across the finish line. Plus 50 guys don't even congratulate each other. I was kind of surprised. Thought there'd be a high five or something, but there was not. So 50 GP, second one. This was Ryan Taylor, number 114 from Calgary. Got out, and this is weird because it was just after lunch or something, and I was kind of not watching. I took a quick look. I thought, okay, this one's all said and done. Turns out then it wasn't. It was a good race. At the flag, it ended up actually beating Deegan Gibney. Got that one there over a nice little lead over Chandler Powell. And then number 728 was Balin Macklem, who he wasn't factored in there until the very end. I guess Ryan Taylor had some troubles, and all of a sudden Macklem found himself up on the podium, so that was pretty cool to see. Good for him. 250 junior, there was a hole shot, a red flag, big crash in the first turn, lots of guys down. Took out a lot of guys. So you had to red flag that one. They got it going again, and the restart, the whole shot went to, I think he got both of these actually. I think it was Evan Stewart, grabbed both of them, followed by Blake Davies. Blake Davies, Luke Trico. So then Creighton Dillon just kept, sorry, did I say 95? I meant 96. My pen must have given out here. 96, oh, because 95, Evan Stewart fell twice in this one. Yeah, so that was drag. He ended up back a little bit. He ended up 4th in this, but Creighton Dillon took the win with a bit of a lead over Blake Davies. And then it was Luke Trico and Evan Stewart. Ladies, the second one, the whole shot went to Ev Roder. Not what these girls want to have when you're racing Ev. Ev missed a year, so we've been talking about her streak. So it's up like 16, 17 moto wins, but she did take a year off, but she hasn't been beaten. So every time she's been here, she's won. So let's see here. Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Hi.
It's getting dark, we're losing our light. Yeah, so anyway, it was Kaylee Kayer was up there in the battle. It was actually really good at first. And Bailey Orbanski having a really good, some really good rides as well. So at first she was in second behind Ev, and then Malia Garant, and then yeah, and then Ferguson, and then Kaylee Kayer. But Kayer crashed. Oh, this isn't. Oh yeah, it is the one. She did the natural double and landed, and there were a whole bunch of braking bumps. She hit those, and actually took a pretty a pretty violent fall. Actually, she went down, got up, managed to get back in the fight. She came back, caught up and passed Ferguson, and then started making her moves up onto Bailey Orbanski, and they finished really, really close. Had a really good battle, but she fell just off the podium. So it was Ev Roder with the big lead over, big lead over Malia Garant, and Bailey Orbanski, who was impressive out there, very, very good. And we were joking with Sylvain Broder, Ev standing in the middle. She looked like a giant. She looked like she was 6 feet tall between those two girls. It was quite funny. Look at these guys.
Oh, hi.
What's up? Did you race today, you guys?
Yep, I did.
How'd it go?
Oh, not very good. No.
You like the track?
Yeah, it's pretty fun, yeah.
Okay. What class you race?
85 and Super Mini.
85 and Super Mini. All right, look, we got more guys wandering up. Where are you guys from?
Edgerton, Alberta.
Alberta?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Westlock, Alberta. Westlock, Alberta.
Okay, you guys all know each other from Alberta?
Yeah. We've
Alright,
raced
guys.
together since 65.
Nice. Are you going to bingo?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Gonna go see Zach Osborne?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yell bingo when you don't have bingo and see how mad he gets.
Okay.
Just keep doing it. Bingo!
Alright.
First letter, just yell bingo. All right, guys.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for chatting. Okay, so let's move on here to 30B. We had number 120. That was Jim Fredrickson got out front, and then let's see who else we got. Oh, number 138. That's hang on. It's looking at me. Hang on, look at this guy. We can't let this guy not be on. This guy's going to tell us everything. He's going to tell us where he's riding next year. He's going to tell us how it's all going to work.
Nope. Top secret.
All right. You're walking the wrong way for bingo.
No, I'm gonna go for a walk and see my buddy and then go to bed.
That didn't. You meant bingo? Bed or bingo?
Bed.
All right.
Bedtime. Tired.
All right, guys. Thanks, Ryder.
Yeah.
Ryder McNabb. Yeah, we'll walk down Pro Alley here and see what we can see. But anyway, and then Steve Shore came up there in his 125, man, closed in and passed him right before the step down with like 1.5 laps to go. So it was pretty cool to see and hear. And I said last night, I think I said Fredrickson was from Manitoba. It's just because that's the first place I saw him, in Manitoba. But he's actually from Red Deer, Alberta. So him and his son. And then behind them, by a bit of a gap, was Ricky Conway, number 451 at the flag. So that was 30B. And 30B, I don't know, like I said last night, it's got a lot of buzz. People like going to watch the 30B. But, I should go talk to, Kevin Tyler. Boy, we had a laugh when he was doing this. They kind of hung him out to dry. He had to do the 54-6, was the first one they threw the mic to him, and the kids wouldn't say a word, so he was the first one he had to do. Oh my God, it was pretty funny. But, anyway, 250 intermediate. This is the one that ended up in a bit of a warning for the 3 riders, because it came after this moto that the warnings came out. So whole shot went to number, I keep putting number 46 so I remember who it is. Tanner Scott again. The kid, boy, the kid looked pro out there in his new Fox gear. And I'm look at this. Oh, we gotta go over here for a quick second. Hope I'm not gonna run out of disc space here. Look at this. Look at this. Coming in hot.
Oh, just now you're on a direct motocross video with
What?
Billy Rainford.
Oh, who?
It's my wife.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
right, this is it.
How do I look?
You look great. You sound great.
This isn't the most out of control thing we saw today.
Oh my God, I was just telling people that, and you got thrown to the wolves there for the 54-6 trying to do a class.
In fairness, you can't pull somebody completely off of the path. I think I was working on a bike and then told that I got to go to the podium. I don't know what class is running. I did the best that I could, and I'm sorry that that wasn't good enough. I apologize to all of the participants, parents, and supporters in the 50cc 4-6 class.
But we did see some funny things out there. We did see, well, one, whatever.
I don't want to talk about it.
No,
I don't want to talk about it.
Good. Me neither. We won't.
But we did have a lot of fun.
We did have a lot of fun. All right. You just threw those on there frozen, didn't you?
Yeah?
Okay.
No?
It's all right.
Okay. All right. Good seeing everybody.
See, Kevin Tyler, you find him in the back alleys.
In the back alley.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're on the phone. Okay, so yeah, it was Tanner Scott got out front, and then number 409 Brendan Schofield got out behind him. So we were kind of waiting to see some fireworks, a little bit of retribution there. But he wasn't able to kind of he wasn't able to catch him basically. So there was a bit of a gap there. And then behind, and then we were just talking to Josh Bryan, man. Josh had a great ride. And so he was up in second place, and then behind them it was Schofield, Ben Leclerc, and number 138 Dylan Rempel. And the three of them were in the same corner, in the same rut almost at the same time. And outside was Schofield, Ryder. I keep saying Ryder. Dylan Rempel kind of pushed him. There was contact, and he went flying over, and down he went. So Schofield went down to the ground, and yeah, so that's how it ended there with Ben Leclerc grabbed third in that one. So afterwards, the three all had a bit of a chat. I think it was Tanner Scott, Dylan Rempel, and Brendan Schofield. So then I know I just talked to Tim Lee, and he mentioned that there was a little bit of there's a chat. They're going to be on a warning. There's a warning between the guys. You know, keep it cool. They like Robbins Racing. But hey, look at there's Julian Perrier. Oh, Joe Kremkow. Look at this guy. Do you like Kremkow or Kremko?
Kremko's the technical term of it, but I go with whatever one.
Well, then that's how you go. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Look at this guy, Julian Perrier. Did you pick up the package?
Not yet.
All right.
I'm still working.
Emily opened it, by the way. She thought it was something for us. She thought it was air filters for our MGB.
She was disappointed to see it was pistons.
Anyway, yeah, it's good luck, guys.
For what?
Never mind. Yeah, anyway, I had some stuff delivered to my house in London. Anyway, so there's a little bit of warnings were given out, like I said. So we'll see if anything comes of that. It'll be fine. And to finish out the day, it was Super Mini. I should have wandered down here. Look at this. We got Bobby Gravel right here. We're gonna ambush Bobby right here. I call him Rob Gravel.
Right.
Sorry, do you mind?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Dude, you're flying out there. I just got to that final moto. We're talking about the Super Mini, that final one. That was insane.
Yeah.
How was that to be in? Was that exciting?
Yeah, I fell twice, which wasn't helpful. Hurt my foot pretty bad, but yeah, it was fine.
Oh, you're icing it right now.
Yeah.
Hey, and I was watching. I was just telling somebody else. I was coming around that the Honda, the far corner over there.
Yeah.
You came around the corner, front wheel got in there. You held the front wheel up over all the bumps, and just the power was insane, man.
Yeah.
And then you went into the rollers next to Ethan Dara. He was kind of like skimming them, and he just crashed his brains out to your left.
Yeah.
Was that a little crazy?
Yeah, I almost hit his bike going through them after he fell, so yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We were also talking about how in that other one where you were up against the two pros, and you showed yourself two-stroke class, man. Good job. How old are you?
15.
15 years old. Awesome. Well, congratulations, dude. Good day.
Thank you.
And hope that's not too bad.
Yeah, hopefully.
Are you going to play bingo?
No, I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed. All right.
Yeah.
I guess that's the right answer for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. Thank you. But yeah, so Super Mini was insane to finish out the day here. Ethan Dara, number 26, got out front, followed by Jaden Riley. And then next thing you know, on the first lap, Rob Gravel there. Bobby Gravel probably doesn't translate very well. Being French, it may not translate very well. He got out front by the end of the first lap, and they had a gap back to the number. He sees me coming. It's facing me right now, Keelan. So, we're going to take a pause here and talk to this guy. Came out, got in the mix. Do you mind if we talk to you for a sec? Uh-oh, too late.
This is past working hours, man. I'm on a 9 to 5 here. Come on.
We won't bug you. Hey man, you look good out there though. And I was just saying, I was talking about your race, and you said you kind of you allowed Chris Blackmer to get around because you want to kind of follow his lines, kind of learn some stuff from the kid.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of, the past couple days I've actually felt a little bit like a fish out of water, and I mean, I made some pretty aggressive passes early on, but then once I kind of set into my flow, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it felt like he was really pressuring me. So I mean, I'm trying to set up for Sunday, so I felt maybe I'll let him by, see if I can play with him, or see if I can learn something. Maybe we can play a little cat and mouse. And didn't really work in my favor, although I did learn where I was quick, and then also where I had some weaknesses. So I think that was the best thing I could take from that race. Really got to work on the tight sections. Nice. But I think I got some speed in the whoops, and
dude, your whoop speed was insane. That was dude, you like I joked yesterday. You go in there at full throttle. It doesn't seem like you're planning on doubling or skimming or manualing. Whatever happened seemed to happen. It was cool to watch.
Yeah, and honestly, well, after you and I chatted, and then I saw your video, I was like, oh, okay, I think I could totally skip through those. So, yeah, I felt like I was kind of had a little bit more confidence through those today. I got a little hairy a few times. But yeah, I ultimately just learned, and like in the moto with Tyler, just really learned where my weaknesses are and what I got to fix for the weekend. And I got a lot to fix. I'm pretty off the pace in some of those sections. So hopefully get it dialed in for tomorrow and figure it out.
All right, just keeping the hand guards, man. Those things stand out. You're easy to spot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more about style than actual, I guess, need.
All right, Keelan, sorry to ambush you, but thank you very much for playing along.
Yeah.
He's always a good guy. We're not going to have him for many more years, you guys. You got to grab him when you can.
Oh, hey, well, no, I mean, money talks.
Oh, see, he's shopping for work.
I guess you got to go fast to make money. So.
You went fast today.
Thanks, man.
All right, thank you, Keelan.
See you, Billy.
All right, we bugged these guys last night, so we don't need to bug them again. I did mention your rabbit's foot line, though.
What line is that?
When you said, if you have a rabbit's foot, rub it for me. Hey, Jim. I saw you last time. I even got a photo of you today.
Did you?
Oh, I'm facing me. Whoops. I did.
You got a photo of me riding or just walking?
No, you were right. You were racing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Racing, not riding.
That wasn't racing.
By the way, I'm just kind of working my way to the solar because it was kind of windy, so they were supposed to have it out. I'm gonna go put this. You want to see a character? We're gonna do this right now. He doesn't care. He doesn't mind.
Yeah.
We'll see if he wouldn't mind.
What's going on?
You sure? We were just talking about your race. I missed the start. You came through the pack on your 125. You almost pulled the whole shot.
I did.
Dude, you had the fans loving it.
Yes, that was a good time. I was like, oh my lord, I look over and then all of a sudden 7 guys passed me in straight away, so we had a lot of work to do, stalled the bike and just kept charging. So.
Well, you kept it exciting. You passed late for the win. There was only like a lap and a half left to go.
Yeah, it was unreal actually, and the track was really rough. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Got roosted. Need some hand guards.
I'm gonna come up to your track and ride one of these days.
Yeah, you should. Anytime, you're more than welcome.
Hey, you're a Yamaha guy. Do you know a guy who could fix a transmission? I'm worried I'm not getting third gear.
What's that?
I'm having a hard time. Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, very serious.
Really? What do you got?
A YZ 250.
Oh yeah. We can do that
See
easy.
how this works?
Yeah, man.
We're getting results here. We're getting results.
Yes, sir. Let me know when you got it.
Thanks, man. But yeah, so anyway, as Bobby Gravel was talking about there, that last Super Mini moto was just incredible. This is going quite long now, as I knew it would. So I'm going to try to, where am I going here? Where's the entrance to this place? Well, this is too long. Anyway, at the end, like we mentioned, Ethan Dara took that crazy crash at the end of the rhythm section there. Bobby Gravel got out front. Bobby was passing him on the outside, going through the rhythm section, and yeah, through the rollers, and then he went down hard. Looked like he was, it was weird because he was kind of rolling through him like manualing kind of thing, and then Bobby was doubling on the outside, and then he crashed, and as Bobby said, he almost hit his bike, of course. So anyway, he got up and he seemed to be okay. I didn't see him finish the race. He may have, but I didn't actually see it if he did. So glad you're okay there, Ethan Dara. at the flag. It was Bobby Gravel took the lead. He had a bit of a gap over Jaden Riley, and then a bigger gap back to a little bit of a battle. Not really. They're close-ish. Danny Robertson and number 27, who strangely we haven't spoken a lot about. Alec Godano. I mean, he's. I know he had. I'm forgetting what the story was, but there's a bit of a. He had some trouble. So tough week for him. So let's see if he can pull through and show his character, and you know, and come back stronger. So we'll watch for that. And that's how it ended. So I haven't seen the schedule. The schedule has changed for tomorrow. Again, an early start. First motos at 7:30, as they always are. So yeah, this is a long one, but yeah, we talked to a few people. And we're heading into day 3 tomorrow, and we'll do it again. So thank you very much to Fox Racing Canada, and now it's time for some bingo with Zach Osborne. Thanks everybody, talk to you tomorrow.